Hey guys, welcome back to the WAG Station. I'm your outdated Gen Z himself, and today I'm going to be talking about SegaSonic the Hedgehog, which is an arcade game about Sonic the Hedgehog. It's an exclusive Japan arcade machine that never got re-released in any other way, so guess what? Emulation! Ah! If they don't re-release their games, they're just asking for their older games to be emulated. It was apparently supposed to be a part of Sonic Gems collection, but it's like, oh, it's too hard because of the trackball. I emulated it with an Xbox 360 controller! Now, because SegaSonic the Hedgehog is an arcade game, it is pretty short. Its level count goes all the way up until 7. Also, before I start explaining each level in the game, because the game is pretty short, this game was the first appearance of both Mighty the Armadillo and Ray the Flying Squirrel, before their more well-known appearance in Sonic Mania Plus, and Mighty's other appearance in Knuckles Chaotix for some reason. The little bit of story in this game is Sonic, Mighty, or Ray, depending on who you're playing as, or if you have multiplayer here, they get captured by Robotnik. And you escape this little room before you die, and that's about it. Then the game truly starts. The first level here is Volcanic Vault. Like any first level in a game, it's pretty easy and it lets you figure out the controls of the game, because this arcade machine had trackball when it first released. As I'm using an Xbox 360 controller, I'm not going to experience the trackball, and instead I'm just going to have the controller try to be mapped to a trackball, and it's kind of finicky sometimes. You'll definitely see more about this controller problems in a little bit, but if you ever see this arcade machine for real, play it, don't end up like me first. Next up is Icy Isle. When I first played this game, I thought this level design was better, but no, this is actually crap. Especially these ice cubes section right here, and there is so many random icicles and spikes to just get absolutely demolished by. But hey, it's not as bad as any of the later levels though. I'd give it a nice solid 5 out of 10. Now the third stage here is Desert Dodge. When I first played through this game, this is when I figured out that Sonic controls like a cartoon. Cause look, he just floats in the air for a few seconds, so then you can save yourself. And this level kind of blows, because for some reason, I just can't save myself from this sinkhole. It just forcefully makes me die. The next level here is Trap Tower. This was the first level that I started to have controller issues, because I tried to stop Sonic from moving, so then I can avoid these spikes from crushing on him, but guess what kept on happening? He didn't stop. Still a decent enough level though. It's kind of stressful at some points, but it's actually really enjoyable for what it is for a short level. So yeah, first enjoyable level in this entire game thus far. Next up, Landslide Limbo. Basically the entire level is crumbling apart, and it's pretty fast paced, and it's also got this kind of boss fight thing. It's pretty cool of a level. That's all I got to say about this one. I know this is very boring. Now, the second to last level, Wild Waterway. Guess what? It's a water level in a Sonic game that isn't Hydrosity, so it sucks! It really does. The only thing that's saving it from becoming the worst water level of all times is that Sonic doesn't drown in this game. Now, the last level here is Robotnik's Tower. I don't care what you say, I'm not saying Eggman's Tower. This level kinda sucks. I kept on getting comboed by these spikes here. Invincibility frames, where are you? And yeah, that's about it. And then you get this timer at the end to get like some extra bonus or something. As usual in arcade games like that. Sonic the Fighters did this before, I think. That's about it. And with that, that was SegaSonic the Hedgehog. Sega, please re-release this game in Sonic Origins, maybe? Maybe just, you know, not just add 12 Game Gear games. Maybe, you know, put in games that no one else played.